Good evening. Last evening, we received information from the school administration about social media posts that contain threatening language. We take all threats of violence, particularly towards our children, very seriously. And so all South Kingston schools were closed today. Last night and today, our detectives, along with members of the Rhode Island State Police, the FBI, and the Rhode Island Attorney General's office, conducted an intense investigation. We received information from a member of our community, and we were able to identify a juvenile who is responsible for the messages that were posted. We are working with the Attorney General's office to explore the appropriate charges. As this is an ongoing investigation, and while we're unable to disclose the identity of the juvenile, we are glad that all South Kingston schools will be open tomorrow, and parents and students can feel safe and comfortable that they will be in a positive learning environment. This is an important moment for our community. We will continue to take all threats seriously. I hope that everyone will be vigilant and remember to if you see something, to say something. And come to us with their immediate concerns. Again, this case, really a breaking point for us was for someone in our community to come forward and share some information and really assisted the great work by our detectives in solving this incident. So lastly, I just want to thank again our detectives and the partners with the Rhode Island State Police and the FBI and the Rhode Island Attorney General's office for their great work and the collaboration. The work with our school department, we worked very closely with the school department administration last evening and throughout the day today, again, just to ensure that our schools are going to be safe. It's going to be a safe place for the students to go tomorrow and learn, and we, again, feel very confident that we've identified the person responsible for this. So as this is an ongoing investigation, and again, I can't comment with the criminal charges at this point, but I'll be happy to try to answer any questions you may have.
Can you get into the nature of this threat at all? What exactly was being threatened at South Kingstown High School?
So the posts that were published last evening were very disturbing. They were threatening in nature. We take very seriously any threat that comes across to our attention. So thankfully, you know, again, working with our partners, with the school department, brought it forward to us, and really a great work of our detectives and investigators working throughout the night and most of the day today. We're able to determine who's responsible for it. I feel confident about that. I feel that tomorrow the schools can open and be a safe place for the children to learn.
And is this juvenile in custody, or? So
it's an ongoing investigation. We're still exploring charges. We're working with the Attorney General's office. There's still a lot of work for us to do, but we do feel confident that we've identified the threat, and there's no more concern for the students and the faculty and teachers, or the students and faculty and parents as far as returning to school tomorrow.
And is this person a student at the high school or just someone in the community? Can you get into any sort of background? Obviously, you're not identifying this person at this point.
Right. So again, we are, as it is an ongoing investigation, we have identified that it is a juvenile. We're not ruling out any other possibilities. We don't feel as though there's anyone else is involved at this time, but throughout with the investigation, we'll continue to move forward.
But you can't say whether this person is a student at the school or
it is a student at the school, yes.
Okay. And for students who didn't go to school today, they had the day off, will they have to make up this day at the end of the year, or is how does that count?
You know, that would be a question that would be probably best answered by the school department.
Okay.
What were the agencies involved once again?
So we were assisted with our partners, the Rhode Island State Police, the FBI, the Rhode Island Attorney General's office.
There are times that there are threats against schools that don't turn out to be credible, sort of swatting incidents. Is this something like that, or was this deemed to be more of a credible, localized threat? And if you can talk about the resources that go into investigating any anything that comes across.
Right, so any threat that comes across, we take it very serious, and so we have to look at it. And that really played a big part in our decision in working with the school department last night of canceling school. That announcement went out late, but we wanted to make sure we were making the right decision. And we absolutely did make the right decision by keeping students out of the school today, allowing the investigators to do their work, identify who's responsible. And you know, now we're here tonight, we're in a better place, and we're able to say that you know, the children can return to school, the faculty can go back and resume as normal.
Do you have a timeline for when these charges might be announced? Obviously, the investigation
No, I wouldn't want to speculate on that. Again, there's a lot of work still for us to do. These cases are pretty in-depth, and so we just want to make sure that we cover all different leads and everything that's involved in it, and make sure we identify everyone who's involved. Okay, thank you very much.